And now, let us welcome one dedicated business mentor, motivational speaker, online presence maven by the name Magdalene Kamau, based in Mombasa, Kenya. If you have missed the previous messages, please check www.findwealth.me. Welcome on board. Hey, it's me again, Magdalene Kamau Otieno. I've just completed the Ajira Digital training about a week ago, and you remember the nice video I did for you when I was at the Kenyatta University doing completing the training. Now, this is a very good reason as to why I've brought you to SwahiliPot Hub, and you'll be seeing a small clip about this a few minutes from now. There's a reason as to why I'm so interested in you knowing about SwahiliPot Hub. Now, this is one place where young people come together and they design things. They design softwares. They design websites. And that's on the technology side. But there's more to it than that. There is also the other side where we actually got the artists who come around here and practice their artwork. And I'm talking about the music. I'm talking of the dances. I'm talking of the acting. I'm talking about playing instruments, the spoken word, poetry, and all that. But there's a very big reason as to why I want you to know about SwahiliPot Hub and in relationship to Ajira Digital. Now, about Ajira Digital, we talked about getting online jobs, right? Good. Now, think about it this way. If there are online jobs, then tell me, where will you get the internet? I am visiting the SwahiliPot Hub. It's one of the most beautiful places there is in Mombasa, Kenya. This is an innovation hub and a place where young people meet to discuss, share ideas and develop things that they want to do. For example, programs that they may want to construct. But funny enough, this place is not just about technology, it's both about technology and arts. So I want you to see, sorry about that. I want you to see what I am seeing around here. As you can see, the building that is right in front of me is the SwahiliPot Hub. Right around here, you would meet the young people who are innovating around technology and arts. Right there. You notice that? Now, that is one thing that I'd want you to keep in mind. SwahiliPot Hub is a place. Now, this place, all that you need to do is to become a member. And once you're a member, look at what you'll be enjoying. That scenery plus the building right up there. And in this place, you can come here and use internet once you're a member. Membership only costs you 600 shillings. So 500 shillings for every 6 months. And then you pay another 100 shillings every month for the maintenance. Now, that's a bit of advertisement, right? Good. I'm excited about SwahiliPot Hub because it was my starting point, and it's one place that has really brought up a lot of people, and a lot of people are going to benefit from this after their Ajira Digital training. Now, if you're there and you've done the training and you're wondering now, where am I going to get the internet? How am I going to deal with these internet issues? This is one place. This is the one place. Now, I want you to look at several places. I want you to look at the green around this place. With free internet and this kind of a scenery, what do you expect? You'll be able to write the best of your articles. You'll be able to do the best of your work online. Why? Because there's internet all the way down here. Now, a few of you must be wondering, like, why am I insisting on Ajira Digital? Why am I so excited about Ajira Digital training, the online work? Because quite a lot of people have been speaking about or have been caught talking about lack of jobs in Kenya. Now, if you look at the 8th SDG, Sustainable Development Goal, it talks about economic development, and it talks about decent work. And we're talking about Ajira Digital being aware of you getting online jobs that pay. Now, tell me something. If you're talking of jobs that pay, don't you think use of internet or provision of internet for you to actually come around and do those jobs would be a great thing? I actually think it is. Now, what are these jobs? What are the jobs that I could be talking about? Trust me, it's very interesting when I tell you that some of the jobs that I have been bidding for today are very interesting. Now, I know I'm using a big word, bidding, and you're thinking like, what is she talking about? Now, let me explain a bit of online work. Now, when we talk about online work, what we're talking about here is being able to do things or jobs of giving services to companies that would otherwise have to hire someone, only that this time they'll be hiring you online. Now, that sounds a bit cheesy, right? Yeah, very, very weird. But the most exciting thing is this. Think of it have you heard of those commercials? And you hear of a voice that you can't really tell whose it is, but it's beautiful. So, I mean, this is the one thing that is called a voiceover. And the most beautiful thing about voiceovers is that they can be done online by people like you and me. I mean, think about my voice. It's really, really awesome. And imagine now that being a job that is available online. Now, when we talk of online jobs, what are we really talking about? Among the jobs that you get online are 1, creating voiceovers, article writing or creating content for the website, creating the websites, graphic designs, video editing, software development, editing audios, transcription and captioning of videos. You might be wondering what I'm talking about when I say transcription. Transcription is that thing, if you've ever watched a movie and you see it has subtitles and the exact words spoken by the characters are appearing at the bottom there, now that's what we call transcription. And that's one of the services that you can offer to people worldwide. If you've noticed, like movies that are shown on Netflix, they've got a lot of subtitles. Videos that are taken by companies or organizations for them to maybe talk about a certain product, most of them will have subtitles. Now this work, the work of transcribing, the work of interpreting that the words that are spoken, and not just for videos but even for audio, so it can be written down, that work can be done by someone like you or I. So I'm so excited about this because I'm realizing all along I sat on talent, I sat on my ability. I actually did not know that what I knew I could actually offer someone that is a service. Now I'm imagining that what you're asking is, okay, fine, I know how to write an article because I've written composition. If you actually are in Kenya and you've done the Kenyan system of education, the 844, definitely I know you know how to write a composition. So the exciting thing is this. The only difference between the article and the composition is that you just have to be more flowy. You have to create a flow. You need to watch the keywords. You need to have a topic that is going to interest people. That must be very easy, right? You might not have liked compositions, but tell you what, if you were told that you could be paid for what you're writing, how would that feel? Okay, now, the other part of online jobs is the part of experience. For every account that you create, you will notice that there will be a question about experience. And when I talk about accounts, I'm talking of going to the websites that are that have these jobs lined up. We're talking of the likes of Upwork.com, that is UPWORK.com, Guru.com, iFreelance.com, iWriter.com. Let's see, Fiverr.com. Fiverr is Fiverr. I love that website because it has quite a number of jobs that are like super exciting. I mean, like I've just like sent a request to do a certain job there like a few minutes ago. And the reason as to why I find it so exciting is because you actually get a chance to see other people's work before you actually bid for one. Now, I'm imagining that at this moment you must be wondering, okay, fine. So if this is the case, then what next? What you need to do is create an account. And how do you create an account? There's always a sign-in option or a login option. And because you're new, I'm imagining that the right thing for you to do is sign in. Now, when you sign in, you will give in your details. Please remember to give your real name, because at one point, this name might give you trouble if you've given a fake name. Fiverr has the ability to let you use some interesting, crazy names, but this does not apply for all the others, the likes of Upwork and Guru.com. That might not be acceptable. So the best thing you can do is have an email, most likely a Gmail, and I have a reason to support Google. Have the Gmail account, create that account on any of this. Maybe try 4 or 5. I'm in 4 of those websites. I'm in Upwork, I'm in Fiverr, I'm in Guru, I'm in iWriter. And in each one of this, I am working hard to get jobs. So after you create the account, you will need to state what kind of works that you're willing to offer what kind of jobs you're willing to take, what services can you offer to the people. Personally, my area is in writing, article writing, and that comes in all in blogging. When I write my articles, I put in my blogs will contain photos, they'll contain audios, they'll contain videos, and that makes them very rich and very much acceptable. However, you might not be like me, and definitely I know you have other things that you like. Personally, I would like the article writing, or that is the blogging, plus I like doing voiceovers because I've got an excellent voice, and I know you can tell, right? Good. Now, what I want you to do is, once you've created the account and stated what you can do, remember to include the experience. And right now you're about to tell me, where am I going to get experience? The experience is something that you can actually start creating right now as we speak. Do you have a blog of your own? Have you created a free website where you can actually showcase your work? For example, when I started writing articles, the best thing I could do for myself was simply to create a blog. And when I created a blog, what I did is I started writing articles. And as I wrote more and more articles, what happened is I noticed that people are interested in reading my articles. Now, the next thing that I've done is to include my voiceovers. What I do is I get a script from someone, or a script that I can write. And after I've written that script, I read it out. And when I read it out, I assume it's a commercial. That way, if someone wants to give me a job for a voiceover, they'll have samples, and I can always state these samples in my experience. Now, you're not limited. If you're a software developer, at least you should have something that you have developed. If you're a web developer, you should have sites that you have created that you can state as sites that belong to you, or that you have done yourself. All this, do not say that you do not have experience. There is no way you can be without experience. By the time you start creating this website, by the time you start signing up for these jobs, you may look like you do not have experience. But later on, you realize that you can actually create as much experience as you can. Now, the question is, what's stopping you? Why are you not there? Why haven't you started? Why are you watching these jobs just slide away from you? Why do you want to imagine that there are no jobs in Kenya? Well, for sure, Ajira Digital has taken time to train you. And for those who do not understand what Ajira Digital is all about, Ajira Digital is a project by the Ministry of ICT, of Information Technology and Communication in Kenya. And the project that is being executed has been fully paid for, funded by Rockefeller Foundation Africa, and executed by KEPSA. Now, you must be wondering, if this is the case, then do I need to pay? Well, the only thing that you have to pay for is the fare from your house to the training place. And all things are provided for you when I'm talking of writing material, the place to stay, the food. Now, right now as we speak, maybe you will not be able to go through in signing up and getting an opportunity to do the studies. But does that mean that you cannot apply for online jobs? Absolutely not. Now, if you're watching this video, what I'd want you to do is leave me a comment in the video and let me be able to help you. Give me an opportunity to help you, to guide you how to open this, to get these accounts and how to fill in every detail in the accounts. Why? Because I care. I do not want to imagine that there is any Kenyan today who would wake up and say there are no jobs in Kenya. I don't think so. There are more than enough jobs in Kenya. And not just in Kenya. With the internet, there are more than enough jobs all over the world. It's your choice. You can sit there and tell me that you'll not be able to do this. You can sit there and tell me, you know what, I did not manage to go through the Ajira Digital training. Now, too bad, and I really hate that. But the one thing I'm so sure about is that you have an excellent chance with me. Now, tell you what, sitting down and helping you do all this work may not come for free. Why? Because I have bidding to do. I have to apply for jobs, and that's what we call bidding. Just the same way you apply for jobs in organizations, the same way you'll be doing here. Only that this time you have the chance to look at the work before you decide that this is what I want to do. All I'm asking you to do is this. Leave me a message. Let me help you. When I have helped you, you look back and tell me whether it was not worth it. Unless you're so lazy, I don't see why you should not be able to do this. So I'm so glad. I'm so glad I could speak to you. I look forward to hearing so much from you. Thank you very much and see you soon. Bye.